is Francie. I'm a German woman living alone in rural Bulgaria, and this is how the rest of November went. So second morning, Sunday today, not a good night. Stayed up later than I would normally be able to do because the twin girls wake us up at 5. So I've been to the market, which was great because I actually bumped into Patrick and Glenn right away. So we got our market indulgence together. They have the same market traditions, I guess, as what I was looking for today, like a coffee, then a snack, then the shopping. And I bumped into two more friends, and then that's that. So I got on the way back then dog food as well and a snack. And now it's raining and I'm stuck in my car, and I thought it's gonna let up and then I go inside, but I've been sitting in here now probably for at least 5 minutes, could be longer. I should probably just face it and get wet. Maybe I'll just leave the dog food in the car for now. Just take my veggies. This gave me a lot of their leeks. No idea what to do with so many leeks on my own. And that's not even like half the bunch that they had. And my whole car smells like leek now. Yay. And my third morning. Oh god. I'm doing my morning job at the moment. Just made a coffee and had another good night's sleep, I guess. It was a bit cold. It's getting quite cold. I was really have to take out the duvet. But then Lily came up and she warmed me a bit. I'm in the warm room. Normally I'd have to sit out in the conservatory. This is my first day in my real job that I'm actually in the warm room. So I'm adding little strings, they're just pieces of wool, as little handles more or less. So I'm thinking if I put them on the tube like that, have the little string stick out so she can kind of pull. Because especially for the ones that are in the middle, that would otherwise be tricky to open them. Because I'm going to slightly glue those little discs on, like just with white glue, I reckon. Sticking with the white, which is the icing on the gingerbread house. That's the idea. I don't know whether I'm going to make it look more gingerbready later, because obviously it was supposed to be mostly cardboard colored. But because I did all the pieces of white paper where the corners weren't pretty, that's why I decided to paint the whole thing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like what matters most is what's going to be inside, and what's going to be inside is going to be absolutely brilliant. I was never very good at math, that's why I chose languages, but I thought I made it at least past first grade, but I can't even count past 16, so I have 2 16s here. Also bonus points for anyone who can tell me what box I used. The cardboard from... Here's another hint. 21, I think, was my grandfather's birthday. I forgot again. Was it the 22nd after all? always thought it was the 20th, but my mother just pointed out to me the other day that it wasn't, but I forgot what it actually was already. So it's going to be the 20th in my head forever. And that is the last but definitely not least. This was a spare one, which I'm glad I had cut out because I had 2 16s. Oh, and I just realized that I got some paint on the table. Das ist nicht gut. Third day without running water today, and the first day I still had a little bit of water outside. The pressure was just not good enough to make it to the house, but now it's been 2 days without water at all, even outside, and I can't wash my hands or anything. And normally during the longer outages we used those little pumps that go in the 10-liter bottles, and we don't have a functioning one. They usually just they work for like a week or two and then they break. And yeah, I'm running out of dishes. My nails getting dirty, so I should really cut them anyway. And yeah, means I have to go all the way into town just to get a new bottle pump, which is annoying, but I just can't live like this anymore. I caved and got a carton of wine. I think I can still get sober, maybe even January. I mean, I've been doing somewhat okay. I'd like to see, can I drink within reason? Or does it have to be like 10 glasses per day? Obviously. Anyway, I think I deserve it. And let's do some push-up. It's already empty. The pump is charging and I still can't make dinner. Let's check how we're doing with the fillings for our advent calendar. This is one of the highlights I find because it took me a lot of time to make. It's a gift box. And I mean not a lot of time. It was maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours or something like that. It's quite a lot of stitches. But it's nice and big and you can put this. And so next, this is actually a quick project and it's a toilet roll. It was very funny the time in the year that pattern came out. And hello to Wandering Deer here because that was the COVID year. I put that in. I mean, it's not as small as some of the other ones. She's obsessed with snails, so I made a little tree snail, but I still have to put ornaments on the tree. I don't know. Okay. Let's just take them all out. The little snowman still needs a scarf, so I'm not done with that. This is done. It can be a big one. Let's put that in. Let's put that in number 1. Wait, that's 1. 1 and 2 are next to each other? That's not going to happen. No. 2 then maybe be the bell, or maybe we'll put that in a small. This is a little teapot. A smiling teapot. Because she's British. Okay, let's put that in A. I mean, also, maybe we wanted to take them all out first and see which ones are the smallest. Like this, the fish is pretty small. That can go into a small box. Oh, that's already occupied. About here. Okay. So this one I just made earlier, just a little bubble. Bubble, bubble. 5. Okay. Then I made this originally. It was meant to become an apple, but then it kind of became a pomegranate, which I find a lot Christmassier. Here are the very small ones. I could make more of these, but I also find it charming if it's only the one. It's a tiny mitten. Let's put that in there. Oh wait, now I know what's missing. I made a hat and a scarf. This is Santa. I reckon he kind of needs to go into number 6, but number 6 is a small one, so I'm gonna have to switch some because he's a bit too big to go into a small one. It's a little Santa. He has a stone in, so he actually sits upright all the time. He can't fall over. I mean, I'm sure he could. A chicken. I don't know why that excites me, but it's a very cute. Oh, and a tiny cloud. What's gonna be a cloudy day? Oh, that's already occupied. So do we have any? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the angel. I reckon that's gonna be my highlight. Firstly, because that also takes a bit longer, so a lot of sewing and stuff. You did the wings and the little. I can't say the word because it's gonna trigger an earworm of a song that I really hate. So she's gonna go into Christmas Eve. So we have the bee. As I said, I just made that today. Let's just stick that in there. Oh no, we still have the 2 snails. So we have the Christmas tree snail, which I still have to add ornaments to. And this is like a Christmas color snail that can go into a small one. Do we still have a small one left? Oh, it's in 14, nothing. Oh, where did I just put the other one? 19, okay, fair enough. Mug. Oh, but also mitten. Not mitten, it's a stocking. That has to go into a small box. What's in here? Teapot. And this one's still free. Tray can be the mug. And then snowman still. Oh, and you have a candle. Candle's also not very big. That can fit into a small one. Occupied, 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 occupied. Oh, I think we have all the small ones occupied. Okay, cool. I know, 15. 15 gets the candle. And I don't know. I just haven't made it before, even though it was one of the most popular patterns from my favorite designer. It's a dinosaur. Very Christmassy. It can go into number 7. So we have 2 more. Wait, no, you're done. You can. I don't know, where do you want to go? 18 is free. Okay. And now, of course, I have them all closed. And therefore, no idea how many are left. Okay. Watch me as I open them. And then count with me. Occupied. 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 Free. Occupied. 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 Occupied, obviously. Oh, did I? Occupied. Did I check in here? Yeah, occupied. Occupied, occupied. 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 I think I've now made too many. Oh, that's still free. Okay. Occupied. Free. Okay, good. Occupied. Occupied. So we have 3 free. We have 1 on the hook. We have the snowman here who still needs a scarf. But I also, and I don't know where they are, but I made a really cool hat for one of her dolls. Like, she has a lot of beanie babies and stuff. And that took me a long time. So I'm definitely going to have to find that. And then respectively the scarf. That means I'm probably just going to put both the bells into the same box. And then it's just 2 little bells, jingle bells kind of. And I think we're done. We have them all. It's very small details that I definitely still managed today. Means I do have to ask for an audience with the Queen Jordan, who I haven't seen in weeks. But just to at least bring the stuff down. Like, just waiting for my potatoes to boil, and I came across a reel on Instagram with like tiny amigurumi frogs. I mean, I think it was a bookmark of sorts. I'm like, oh my god, she's obsessed with frogs. How did they not think of that? Now I have to make a frog. And the sheep are outside my house, so that's really annoying. I hope they have moved on now so we can actually return. We had to do a round in reverse because we couldn't get past the sheep. They have a little kind of Jack Russell type of dog, and she hates him. Even worse, they're not coming this way. Because I had to wait for the herd to pass now. I'm now getting drenched in a rain shower. This is my laundry. So I just came back from a date with Jordan, and she gave me this. She's a sponsor for Wild, and they sent a good bit of these, a good few. That's so cute. I'm looking forward to using them. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Next will be Socks Udin staying with me for Christmas. Dare to grow.